fucking psycho? I feel like I look like a psycho. Just stab people with a knife. All right, that could have been really bad. All right, cooking Q&A. I have like around 10 questions I'm gonna answer while I teach you guys how to make a low-calorie recipe. But yeah, so I have my questions. First question before we even start the video. Jack West says peen, P-E-E-N. Dude, good looking man. You're a really good looking man. Big, strong, juicy looking, but I don't swing that way, bro. I don't swing that way. All right, let's get into the recipe. So pretty much, I'm making French toast. What we gotta fix? No. Yeah, you know, I can't be caught without a wife beater on. What we need for French toast: 40 calorie, keto friendly bread. This has 80 calories for 2 slices. So 1 slice is 40 calories, 0 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein for 1 slice. So the macros on that are fantastic. Then we have Gorilla Mode protein powder. Add a little protein, help fill you up, satiate you. Dark chocolate Kodiak pancake mix. Then we have the regular Truvia sweetener and 0 calorie brown sugar. Walden Farms 0 calorie pancake syrup. It's not really 0 calories, but it is in like small amounts. If it's less than 5 calories per serving, they can say 0 calories. So I would assume that I'm gonna use maybe 20 calories worth of Walden Farms, and then cinnamon. Also, egg whites. So, get your food scale, necessity for everybody. Weigh out 4 servings of egg whites. So that's 100 calories for 4 servings of egg whites. 46, 92, 184 grams of egg whites. Oh, I think they're frozen. Is it frozen? I hope it's not fucking frozen. Now we're using 30 grams of Kodiak pancake mix. I feel so small and depleted. I've been dieting. I'm losing weight. I looked pretty lean this morning, but just my muscles feel so like small and dried out. I have no carbs. I've been eating like 140 grams of carbs a day, which if you guys didn't know, if I'm 200 pounds, 210 pounds, pretty much what I weigh, around 207, 210, and I'm eating, normally at maintenance would be like 3,300 calories, 3,300. I should be having like 400 grams of carbs, and I'm eating way less than that. All right, so the next thing, we're gonna add Gorilla Mode chocolate peanut butter, Code Italian if you guys don't already have it. It's gas, it's really good, $25 for the whole tub, 30 servings. We're using around half a serving, so it's gonna be like 25 grams. Put a little too much. All right, yeah, there we go. There we go, 25 grams. We're gonna add some Truvia. Now we got brown sugar. And cinnamon. So while I mix it up, we're gonna answer the first question. How did you get into reselling business? All right, so if you guys look that way, that way, right over there, I'll have a bunch of shoes in my kitchen. That's because I resell shoes. So the way I got into reselling, actually like reselling shoes, was actually how I got into TikTok in the first place. I've always resold clothes, a little bit of shoes, but majority just like thrifting clothes, selling them online for more, and then I was like, you know what, I can do the same for shoes. So the beginning of my junior year of college, the very beginning of my junior year of college, I had $2,000 in my bank account. That's all I had was $2,000 to my name. And I thought to myself, yo, I have to pay rent, but I also need to make money. So I went to the Nike outlet. If you go to the Nike outlet, they have a 30-day return policy. It takes 5 days for that money to get put back on your credit card or debit card. So I thought to myself, yo, if I go buy shoes, I can spend $2,000. I have 25 days to sell them all and get paid, and whatever I don't sell within those 25 days, I can bring back to Nike, have the money back on my card to return rent. It pretty much scaled up insanely. I started a TikTok about it, pretty much built my entire sneaker reselling business. That was very, very profitable at one point. It's just a lot harder for me to do now. I don't have as much time. I travel a lot, but that's pretty much how I got into reselling shoes. I took $2,000, multipled it. That's what allows me to move to Houston, or what allows me to travel, what allows me to eat, put food on my plate. That's how I made a majority of my money until like a very short amount of time ago. I was reselling shoes. That's the only form of income I really had for a while, besides Like, actually, that's not true, because before the pandemic hit, which was before I started selling shoes, I worked valet every day. I worked valet 5 days a week. I worked at LA Fitness 4 days a week. And on top of that, I also did like reselling clothes and stuff from the thrift store. So I've always had like that entrepreneurship mindset. But yeah, so now that it's mixed up, we can start cooking it. Pam. Next question, what's the impact of diet sodas while you're trying to lose weight? Okay, this is just a quick little question. Diet sodas are gonna help fill up your stomach. So the carbonation in the diet soda is going to help fill your stomach. So if you're really hungry, obviously the more air and carbonation inside of your stomach, the less hungry you're actually going to feel. That's why I drink diet soda. I also like it because it's like a break, like a cheat food. You think you're having French toast, but in reality you're having like high protein French toast. So for example, you think you're having soda, it's satisfying that sweet tooth, but at the end of the day, you're really not getting anywhere near the calories. Even though diet soda says like 0 calories, it's probably like 2 or 3 calories. But it doesn't affect your diet, and it's not going to cause weight gain or fat gain. What got you into lifting? All right, so I broke my back. My freshman year of high school, I broke my back playing soccer. I was supposed to go D1 to Villanova for soccer, but unfortunately, I broke my back at a college showcase. I had 2 options. They were like, 1, get surgery on your back, and then every 10 years, I fractured my L5 vertebrae, slipped it forward like half an inch, and yeah, I couldn't walk for upwards of 3 months. I was very immobile. I could get up and go to the bathroom, but I was not moving. I was not walking more than 15, 20 steps at a time. It was very painful, but they gave me 2 options. 1, have surgery, and then every 10 years, I'd have to have the vertebrae above it fused together until my back's pretty much immobile, or 2 years of physical therapy and doing strengthening exercises. Although I was told, you're never gonna run again, you're never gonna lift weights, anything that puts pressure on your back, you're not gonna be able to do, no overhead lifting. Pretty much I told my doctor to go fuck himself. I was 14. I'd be lying if I said that didn't like ruin me. For months, I wanted to kill myself. I was like, damn, there's like really no point of living anymore. I'm 14, can't do anything that a kid can do. I lost my opportunities to go, like I'm stupid as fuck when it comes to school. Like I'm dumb as bricks. Oh my God, I'm fucking stupid. So I, like academic wise going to college, like wasn't really like in the plans for me. It was always about athletics, and that was taken away from me. So when you're young, you have something stripped to you like that, it's devastating. It really is. It is pretty fucking devastating. All right, let's check on the French toast. Ooh. Next question. Shout out Carter for this question. How much money would you need to suck a dick? How much money would I need to be paid to suck a dick? Yo, you gotta be talking at least like $4 to $5, $4 to $5 million. But nah, like probably $4 to $5 million. And then that actually goes into another question. Would you rather do the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%? Bro, without a doubt, the first 99%. Number one, what that mouth do, that 99% is gonna be 2 minutes at tops. But that's fucking disgusting. Oh my God, if that ends up in YouTube, I really love you guys, because that was fucking sus. But yeah, definitely not the last 1%. That's fucking gross. That's vile. That's fucking nasty. But yeah, I'd have to be paid at least $4 to $5 million, at least, and I'd have to see the cash in front of me, and there's no shot, 0 shot it's to completion. 0 shot. French toast round 1 is done. Let's go. We cooking up, bro. We chefing up in the lab right now. I should let my egg whites sit out a little bit, because then they don't get as cold and they're not as clumped up. Some people like to make the egg whites with just like egg whites, and they don't add protein powder or pancake mix. The reason I do that is because it makes it more cakey. Like as you can see, it has like an actual like cake coating to the French toast. I like that a lot better than just the regular like egg washed French toast. While this one sits, soaks up a little more, we'll answer another question. Next question, why the fuck does your bicep look so nice? I don't know, genetics, ask my sexy dad, ask my father. Why do you never post your girl? Okay, so I put this in another YouTube video, but I've been feeling I don't know, I just wasn't in the headspace that I could post on YouTube. I'm sorry I had to take a couple weeks off. I just had a lot of things going on. Me and my girlfriend broke up. I'm actually the one who ended things because I felt like it was time for me to grow up and dedicate more time towards my goals and my dreams, which is another question that I want to talk about. I just felt like I had too much on my plate, and having a girlfriend on top of that adds a lot of pressure and stress for you to be there for someone else when you couldn't be there for yourself. I was going through a lot emotionally. I was going through a lot in my head. I'd be lying if I said the past 5 to 6 months, if not longer, have been very hard for me. Just with stuff going on in my head, things going on emotionally, feeling the need to grow up, I was having hormonal problems, like I had low test, pretty much like fighting off extreme body dysmorphia, eating disorder, where I was starving myself, yo-yo dieting. That's why I wasn't able to get lean, is because you guys would see me posting stuff about cutting, and then 2 days later I would be stuffing my face in bags of chips. I was just in a really bad headspace, and I felt like I needed to be alone and grow up in order to get through that. So that's why I haven't been posting my girl. But in the future, if I do have another girlfriend or I end up getting back together with her, I also like to keep that part of my life kind of separate. It gives you like a privacy factor. Sometimes, like, I love you guys, don't get me wrong, I love every single one of you guys who watch my videos, but sometimes girls get intimidated by the fact that you have people who follow you and really look up to you. So if you break up, I know that girls of guys who I know in the fitness industry have kind of been harassed and stuff, and I just wouldn't want that to happen. So unless it's a really serious relationship, I wouldn't put that online. If it's just a little fling or something, that probably wouldn't be online. Actually, probably vice versa. If it's a little fling, it would be online. If it's actually a serious relationship, I might like hold back for a little bit, see if I'm really into it, and then I would put it online. My last girlfriend, however, we did date for like 4 years, and she's always gonna have a special place in my heart. As you guys know, like that first love really does. So if you're watching this, stop watching my YouTube video, but not people watching my YouTube video. I'm talking like if this girl is watching it. Okay, do you like your physique? That's actually a really good question. For a long time, I did. And then I got really shredded in February, got injured, I hurt my shoulder, and then I pinched something in my back, I like fucked up my trap, and I started to go downhill really quickly. I was losing motivation, I didn't want to work out, I was binge eating and all these things, and I just started to feel terrible. And that was one of the main causes for why my eating disorder stuff had been getting so bad, like binge eating uncontrollably, was just how unhappy I was with my physique. But I would say if you guys are also dealing with things where you don't like your physique, you gotta understand that it's a process, it doesn't happen overnight. And just because you see yourself at a high, for example, you see yourself shredded, you see yourself big, you get a setback, just because there's that setback doesn't mean you can't work hard and get back to where you were. As of right now, I do like my physique. I'm really happy that my legs are growing. I was kind of forced to train it because I broke my wrist. Breaking my wrist was low-key a blessing in disguise because it did force me to train my legs and not be a lazy shit about it. 3 pieces of French toast, done. Do you eat ass? No. No, I've never eaten ass. I'm not gonna lie, I've been talking to Sush about it. Apparently, he loves doing it. A lot of guys have been seeming to love doing it, but bro, that's a fucking asshole. Like that's where shit comes out of. I'm like, bro, for example, say I take a random shorty home from the club one night, bro, I'm not eating your fucking sweaty ass cheeks. Fresh out the club, G-string in your fucking cooch strap, just fucking tongue punching your fart box, like, fuck no. I need Halo top in that bitch. I need fucking light calorie whipped cream. Bro, I'm not eating a fucking bare ass. And no, I don't want my fucking ass eaten either. But no, I don't fucking eat ass. And at this point in my life, I haven't. Maybe in the future I will, but all I think of it when I think of fucking ass is fucking ass. Like, you just ripped ass. There's shit that comes out of that. What the fuck? If you guys didn't know this, girl shit. And half the time it smells worse than yours. Fuck. If you eat ass, you're a dirty motherfucker. But teach me how to do it. French toast, 4 pieces. I was gonna do 8, but I am trying to lose weight. I don't want to be a fat ass. So we're only doing 4 pieces today, which means the calories are lower. Next questions. What are some of your long-term goals? All right, so I wanted to talk about that. That's actually a great question. One of the questions I really wanted to talk about. So my long-term goals are, I would love to do fitness for as long as I possibly can, but the sad reality is fitness is not forever. Being a fitness creator is not forever. It goes through waves, it goes through ups and downs. If you see a lot of fitness creators that you used to watch a lot, for example, David Lade's a great example. David barely posts anymore. Am I saying I'm comparable to David Lade? Absolutely the fuck not. The man's a legend. You can burn out, you can lose the motivation to do it, or for a couple other reasons, you just don't post anymore. I would love this to last forever, but unfortunately, we have to be realistic, and it won't. So some of my long-term goals are to set up something bigger than myself, whether that's a company with similar to a Naka, where I sell clothes and accessories and things like that, or an online meal plan and coaching website, or I take on actual clients. These are all things that I want to do, especially in the future. I really want to create my own merch. In December, I'm getting a Jack Italian times a Naka merch, so that's one part of building my dreams for the future. But outside of fitness and outside of things related to that, like selling merch and meal plans, workout plans, doing coaching. I really want to get into Airbnb, and I really want to get into apps like Turo. So Airbnb, obviously, you own a house in different areas, and you can Airbnb them out so people can come stay in your house and pay you. There's a lot of money to be made, and I would definitely recommend looking into that if you guys have dreams in the future. Airbnbs are a great way because you kind of build your own schedule. Turo and apps like that, where you own a car and people can rent your car for the day. For example, my friend Matt, he works at Anaka. He recently purchased 3 cars, and his payment on each car is around $500 a month per car, and each car is rented for anywhere between $80 to $120 per day on Turo. So in 4 days, 5 days, he pays off his payment for the month, and for the rest of those days, whatever days they're rented is pure profit. So his money is making him money. That would be something I would love to get into. Also, I hope that fucking Ethereum goes to $100,000, because if Ethereum goes to $100,000, my kids can fuck off for the rest of their lives and do whatever they want if Ethereum hits $100,000. So honestly, at that point, I might fucking suck a dick. Now that we have our French toast with some brown sugar, we're gonna chop up some strawberries and add our yogurt, which is like the icing and the vitamins on top. Because you know, fucking vitamins and strawberries. If you guys didn't know, strawberries give you massive fucking boners. I don't know if that's true, but I hope it is, because I eat a lot of strawberries. And I want my 1-inch pinch to grow a little bit. Add our strawberries on top. Shit looks fucking good, bro. Looks really, really good. Oh, inside my ear has an itch. You guys ever see the videos where there's like spiders in people's ears? That's how it feels. I need to like finger my fucking ear real quick. Oh, feels way better. Just lick the earwax. No, I'm kidding. I bet my finger and put it like this. I just had to clarify so you guys don't think, oh my god, Marco licked earwax out of his ear. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I wouldn't do that. But yeah. All right, let's mix up this yogurt and get to the next question. 80 calories, 12 grams of protein, smack dab in the middle. A little Cinnadust. I like when that's drowning. I like when it drowns in syrup. Hey, I did get a DM yesterday that someone said they used code Italian, and now they're drowning in pussy. So if y'all want to drown in some fucking pussy, use code Italian. All right, I'm kind of getting to the questions now that I didn't know when or how I was going to answer these questions, but I should probably do it before I eat. So I got this question a lot. Will you tell us when you hop on sauce? What's your first cycle gonna look like? Are you natty? Do you plan on hopping on gear? When are you hopping on gear? And a lot of questions like that. You natty, popped up all over the Q&A. I told you guys I'd always be honest, and I told you guys that I would always explain my reasoning and be true to you guys. So I am no longer natural. I started TRT. There's nothing else besides TRT. I started that around 7 weeks ago now. The first 5 weeks of that, I was literally only training lower body because I had a broken wrist. And the reason I started was I was in a pretty dark place. I was very unmotivated. I was very depressed. I didn't want to do anything. I had just moved to Houston to chase my dream and further take one step in the right direction. I was doing well with my diet. I was doing well with my training. And then I broke my wrist. And that pretty much set me off. There were nights where I was incredibly depressed. I didn't want to speak to anybody. I would go days without leaving my apartment. I was very upset, especially when I had felt like I was doing so well for so long. I broke my wrist, and on top of other problems that I had going on in my life, I was very upset and very depressed. So I went to the doctor and I got my testosterone levels checked, and I had low test. And when I say low test, I had like low test. Up until that point, I was natural. The reason I did it is I was very depressed. I had low test, and I had never been at such a low point in my life since I had broken my back. There were days where everything was it felt like everything was caving in on me, and I started to look into why I was feeling like this, why I had such insecurities. I had no self-esteem. It was in the toilet. I was very not confident in myself, not confident in who I was. I was starting to have bad thoughts. I started to look into people who were talking about it, and they were saying that TRT, the reason why people take it is because low testosterone causes you to have a very hard problem with confidence and things like that. So I hope that you guys can understand why I made this decision. Like I said, I'm never going to lie to you guys, and I'm always going to be honest. So I didn't do it as a, oh my God, I'm going to compete. I didn't do it as, oh, I just want to be the biggest person in the gym. Those are all the wrong reasons. I did it for personal reasons, health reasons, and honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I've never felt more confident and more motivated. I felt great after 4 weeks. It takes around 4 weeks to start really kicking into your system. So I've really only been working out upper body on it for around 2.5 weeks. I feel fantastic. I'm not doing it to see extreme growth. I'm not doing it to be the biggest person in the gym. Those are not why I would ever recommend doing it. And the reason I hadn't talked about it until now is because I know there's a lot of people who would, one, talk shit and say, you can't listen to this kid. He's not Natty. He doesn't know what he's talking about, which is not true. Just because someone decides to go from natural to unnatural doesn't mean that they forgot what it's like to train naturally. There's a negative stigma or connotation around it where people think that just because you're taking testosterone means that you are cheating, or things like that, when I really did it to just function optimally. I know that a lot of my followers are younger and nowhere near the age where they should be thinking about it. I would never recommend that anyone takes anything unless they've been training for at least 4 years naturally, which I have. I've trained for 4 years completely natural. And yeah, I just hope that you guys can respect my decision, not lose trust in what I have to say, or not think that just because I'm doing this now, I lose credibility. I'm incredibly grateful for you guys, and I'm very excited to see what this next part of my life holds, what the next chapter of my life holds. However, I'm doing this mainly because of health and just how I've been feeling. I was very upset, very depressed, at a very low place, and I talked to a lot of people about it, and this is a decision that I decided to go with. A lot of my younger followers watching this, I don't want you to think that this is just because I'm doing it, you should do it, and I don't want you to listen to anything I'm saying and use that as reasons for you to do it unless it's seriously something you should be considering. I would never recommend it for everyone. And yeah, I just hope that you guys can respect my decision. Like I said, it has been around 7 weeks, and around week 4, it really starts to kick in, and you feel a lot better. But I've never been happier than I am now, and I feel like my hormones are finally back in check. If you guys didn't know this, lack of sleep, constant traveling, injuries, and other things can lead to emotional problems, which can all affect your hormones. Constant binge eating and starving yourself up and down can also affect your hormones. So the number one thing is I want you guys to be healthy. I want you guys to be confident, and I don't want to lose your guys' respect. So hopefully this Q&A just allows you guys to see that I'm not doing it just to be the biggest person in the room. Like I said, I hope that you guys don't lose respect and faith in me. I don't know if this will be a permanent thing, but I'll tell you guys that I'm always doing it as healthy as I can, and this can have long-term effects on your health if you do it not the right way, not properly, being unsafe, doing large doses, adding other things. I love you guys, and I cherish the fact that you guys watch my videos and talk with me. I constantly talk to you guys in the DMs. I FaceTime some of you guys. Actually, I FaceTime a lot of you guys, especially when you guys use my codes and stuff. I just want to find any way that I can to give back. I try to give away shoes. I try to give away gift cards. I try to FaceTime and talk to you guys as much as I can because I'm incredibly grateful that you guys have changed my life. And that's one of the main reasons why I was afraid to say anything in the first place, is because I didn't want to lose that respect from you guys. So I'm sorry if I let any of you guys down, but this is a decision I had to make for my own health. My French toast is now getting soggy, so I'm going to start eating that. But for real, I love you guys. Oh my God. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's 3:45. Your boy's hungry as fuck. I'm about to go hit arms in a little bit. But if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. If you want any of the protein, you guys know the drill. Code Italian on all Gorilla Mode products. Oh, y'all a little fucking cum on my nose. From the dick question earlier, I got some cum on my nose. But love you guys. Every Wednesday, We're posting a little vlog workout kind of thing. Every Saturday, we're going to try to post more long-form vlogs, a little bit more than just the gym. And every Friday, or at least 2 to 3 Fridays a week, I want to start posting Q&As or answer funny questions. I teach you guys some good recipes. But for real, love you guys. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. I want to scrape all the syrup up, bro. I'm hungry as fuck.